If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my...
Hi, teacher.
Jenny, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, that's great. Tell me, how was your day?
It's fine.
And what did you do this morning?
Well, I go to school, but it's only like when I go home is evening. But next week it's gonna be like finally the actual school that I'm going. Like actual work.
Yeah. And tell me, how was it to see your friends?
It's fine.
And did they miss you?
No, nobody did.
What? What's wrong with them?
No, even I don't care because like the next year I'm not gonna remember them at all. Because like the next year is the year that I go to another school. Like everybody did.
Oh, okay. I hear what you say. And tell me, so do you know all your classes and your teachers?
I only saw my teacher, but the other teacher that teach other subject, I never met them. But if they never show up, it's probably definitely the teacher that needs to teach me from first class to fifth class. And equal to that, I also meet my science teacher, if I guess so.
Oh, you met your science teacher, and how's your science teacher?
Well, she tells things we have to remember, and she has a bit of test to make sure that we remember things what we learned in our in this year or in fourth class.
Oh, okay. So, are you going to school tomorrow?
Yes.
And what are you going to do at school tomorrow?
Probably anything that interesting came up, but normally I have nothing.
Okay. And tell me, have you received all your books yet?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? And do you have all your stationery ready for school?
Yeah,
Okay, so you are sorted. And are you ready? Are you ready for this new semester?
I don't know.
I think you are. Okay. And tell me, in what grade are you now in, Jenny?
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade. Oh wow. That's exciting. So you're almost going to secondary school.
Yeah.
Are you, and are you looking forward to going to secondary school?
Well, I don't really know. I don't know.
Don't worry, we'll find out. Okay, so Jenny, today we are going to carry on from our last debate. Is homework helpful? Okay, so let's quickly have a look. So what you're going to do is, just like we've done previously, you are going to match the sentences with the supporting ideas. So we're first going to do the supporting opinions. So you're going to match number 1 to 4 with A, B, C, or D. Okay, so can you kindly read that for us and then tell me which one goes with which?
It's well, homework can help students to learn important facts. As B, because they have time to review the information at home.
Yeah, well done. Number 2.
Homework is a good way to learn. As well, A, because students can study at their own space.
Yeah, fantastic. Number 3.
As free homework puts stress on many students. As D, they may not understand how to do the homework.
Excellent. Number 4.
For homework stop children from learning social skills. C, because they spend too much time sitting under desk by themselves.
Well done, Jenny. That was good. Now let's go over to the refuting side. Okay, so you're going to match once again number 1 to 4 with A, B, C, and D.
If students do not do their homework, they will forget the things they learn. Well, A, I disagree. Many students just find something on from the internet. Wait, no. I'm wrong. As B, I disagree. If students don't understand the homework, they can and ask
Oh, they can
what?
ask. Yeah, it's not that ASL is asked. It should be a K. Ask their teachers.
Ask the teacher for extra help. I thought that was a short sentence for a second.
Oh, and tell me, which one do you think? Is it, what is the answer? A, B, C, or D?
It's B.
What about C?
Oh, so I'm wrong. It's C.
Because they will forget. Forget and remember is the opposite of each other. Okay, well done. What about number 2?
Homework helps students to become independent learner. It's A.
Yeah, well done.
Homework puts stress on children who don't understand. Is B.
Fantastic.
Children should play outside instead of doing the homework. Is D.
And think so. Doing homework is an important part of students' life. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, let's have a look at some of the opinion examples. So, Circle the main idea and underline the supporting ideas in each opinion. So remember last time we practiced this? So let's listen to the audio, and after the audio, you are going to tell me what is the main idea and the two, supporting ideas.
Supporting opinion. Teachers should give homework to their students. First, homework improves students' learning. Class time is too short to learn many things. However, at home, students have time to memorize facts. This will help them to get good scores on their tests. Second, homework can teach students how to organize their time. They can learn to focus on their work. Learning to use time well will really help students when they try to get a job.
Okay, so Jenny, what is the main idea in the supporting opinion?
Teachers should give homework to the students.
Yes. Just give me 1 second.
Supporting opinion.
There we go. Yes, well done. Now, can you identify the supporting ideas? Remember what expressions they normally start with? So
so they can learn to focus, and the end is when they try to get the job.
So they can?
They can learn to focus on their work, and learning to use time well will really help the student when they try to get a job.
Okay.
Right?
So with a supporting idea, why should teachers give homework to their students?
As it can improve student learning.
Okay, sorry. It helps improve the students' learning. And what other reason?
Well, the reason in the end is kind of like really important for the future self. So learning to use time well will really help the student to try to get a job, which is kind of important.
And what other supporting idea does the text tell us why teachers should give homework to their students?
Is homework can teach students how to organize their time.
Fantastic. There we go. Well done, Jenny. Now let's listen to the next audio. So we already know what the main idea is. So you are going to identify, after we listen to the audio, the supporting ideas.
Opposing opinion. Giving homework to students is a very bad idea. First, homework puts stress on children. They worry about not having enough time. They also worry about not being able to do their homework. Children don't need to have this kind of stress. Second, homework stops students from learning other skills. Children should play sports and make friends. These activities can teach children important social skills. They cannot learn these skills by sitting alone at home.
Okay, so now that we know giving homework to students is a very bad idea, so that's the main one. Once again, now can you identify for us the supporting ideas?
Is homework puts stress on the children.
Yeah.
And homework stops children from learning other skills.
Well done, Jenny. Excellent. That was really good. Now, can you think of some examples to support the ideas in each opinion? So now we know homework improves students' learning. Okay. Can you give us an example to support this one?
Support the whole word, or just one word that you're trying to tell me.
Okay, so basically, first, homework improves students' learning. Now, how does homework improve students' learning? What example are they giving in the text?
The example of homework is by letting children to remember facts and things that they have learned. Without homework, it cannot improve the children from remember things that they have learned. By that, they will not easily to get a job when they grow up. And sometimes could have a job, which is they probably just hit the jackpot at this point. But if they don't have a job, then well, I don't know, living on the street. That's how homework just work, I guess.
Yeah. So it helps them. So once again, improves students' learning. It teaches them about how to memorize things, how to learn new skills, and also it teaches them to how life works. So, and then the next one, homework can teach students how to organize their time. Can you give us an example?
Well, homework is how to organize the time. It's depending on children and their type of activity and mood. Sometimes the mood swing just randomly. But I understand some of the children. Even though I never been there, but I know that. But it's really helped them to organize the time and things that they have. It also helped them to organize things in math too. To organize things in math, they have to do, like make it how much like not like a long time numerous number to just get one answer. They have to shorten them up to get the perfect answer.
I like that. Yeah. That's good, Jenny. That's exactly what is organizing time is about. Okay, so well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, let's have a look at the opposing one. So just like you have given examples, so you remember the opposing opinion, homework puts stress on children. Can you give us an example of how it gives stress to children?
Well, homework puts stress on children, especially on children that they don't know things that they don't learn. Now, I know that children can just tell question the answer, but sometimes children are just different from the other, like they're not in one group. Like basically, like we got a whole slice of pizza, but the one slice of pizza is just left alone. That's the children. That's some of the children that live alone. Now, sometimes they move things, sometimes they don't know, and they can be shy and have social anxiety. That does count. Now, I know they want to tell the teacher, which is they know, but sometimes they don't really trust them for some apple. And sometimes, if they don't even know homework, and tomorrow is like the day that if we have to do that again, which is count. It's like, okay, now my class is that I have homework that I don't know, right? I have to know. I have to know. But even though that telling a teacher won't work, you will think that the teacher will go earlier than the class and the student came in. But no, they're just late than that.
Oh.
So even though if it's playtime, yeah, no. If you even question them, they're gonna be really harsh on you.
I see what you're saying. That's a really good, and that puts a lot of stress on kids.
Yeah, but it's gonna be worth it because like it's one point you question your teacher and teacher teaches you and you got good grade, or you get a bad answer, bad grade, and teachers just scalp you and punish you also because that much strict teacher would do.
Oh, that was a really good examples you gave me there. And tell me, Jenny, homework stops students from learning other skills. Can you give me an example?
It's like sometimes homework could like letting our children just do their homework alone without actually done with it. Like sometimes students could enjoy the time, but like sometimes they could enjoy it too much. Then by that they could also go and sleep and then they actually remember that they forgot to do the homework, which is the worst part because that could easily have a mini heart attack and anxiety.
Oh my
For
goodness. Just imagine a heart attack. That is quite severe. And tell me, do you think that some schools put unnecessary stress on children?
Well, it's just depending on the country, the world, and what they rule. So I don't really know.
And okay, so now moving on to the next part. Well done, Jenny. That was really, really good. Thank you for your examples. Now, let's discuss the next question. Does homework help you to remember things that you learn in school?
Well, yes, but not really.
So why would you say yes?
Well, it's because that I could do my home. I could answer them easily in the homework, which just count because I learned that just today. But it doesn't really count if you just give them homework. Now, in my benefit and my opinions, that sometimes students can do the homework, but other than that, they could forget and have anxiety and stress, especially socializing other people that is most basically like stranger to strangers. And the important fact about it is that you have to teach your students again just to make sure that they know that, because like just giving them practice just once and then just forget about it and then to the test, it's not really gonna work. Sometimes they just forget about some subject that they learn even though they have doing their homework in a good grade. It doesn't really depending on what school it is, but it's just depending on children and students that type of learner. If they're a fast learner, good. If they're a slow learner, you have to be careful about them, because if they're a slow learner, they're probably slower than other normal kid would do, because like sometimes you can just tell too fast, you talk too fast, you teach too fast, and they're the slow learner, so it could get very confusing for them and could get a really big anxiety for them, which is kind of sad though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I understand that, that when we do homework, we review what we have done in class. So we just recap to see, okay, do we understand? But it's very important that kids who don't understand even the homework, that they tell the teacher, I don't understand. Could you kindly explain? So that is very important to ask the teacher to then explain again so that they can memorize it. Otherwise, what's the point of doing homework?
Yeah, that's fine.
And does homework help students to learn more?
Well, if there are no homeworks, well, what will students do in the free time? It's depending on what they really like to do. And it's just basically, in their opinion and their mood swing, what actually wanted to do in their free time.
I hear you. And if there's no homework, what will students do with their free time? What do you think?
Well, first they could have like, have a job of their own. Like sometimes students with age 12 or 11, some of them could start a job in a very young age. I understand how that work, because I want to be that too, because I want the money. I want to be independent.
Yes.
And also, if you do that in early day, you could basically know the reality of life, and you could, like maybe know more and maybe successful in life, because like
Yeah. I mean, what are kids gonna really do? They need to, if there is no homework, I mean, instead of wasting your time, and you want to rather learn something and be more productive. But if you get a job, that will help. But if you don't get a job and you don't do homework, are you being...
well,
Yeah.
They basically have heaven and hell at this point. In heaven, we could just relax, remembering your childhood, and we still are.
Yeah.
Of course, why not? But the hell part is that you don't have a job, you don't have your own house, you don't have a loan, you don't have a car, you have no nothing. All of that is just on your parents' side. So you're just a silk moth that's sucking off the silk of your parents.
Where did you learn that?
Now I just know that.
Oh, you know that. Who told you that?
No one.
Oh, wow. You're so smart. Oh, my goodness. And do you prefer easy homework or difficult homework?
But just no more homework. I just want to test my brain out.
Yeah. I think if the homework is too easy, that I don't think kids are gonna take it serious. So they need to be challenged, not too difficult, but just challenging. And should teachers allow their students to choose if they want to do their homework? What is your opinion?
Well, I don't really know. But in my quote is that it's basically just if if idiot could fly, this place would be an airplane with at some point. Like literally, if if people don't do their homework but they still have wings, the whole world would might be. Man, even the earth has wings.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So I think I think it is a good thing maybe if the teachers don't allow the students to choose if they want to do homework. My reason is because some kids need to do it, and it's a good way of learning discipline and rules, because when you work in a company one day, you can't choose if you want to do the job or you don't want to do the job. You
Why are they forced to?
you are forced to do the job. So I think homework is quite a good thing to start learning about it. Okay, so that was really good. But now let's quickly break down what are other people saying. So can you read for us these two suggested answers?
Is that I think that homework does not help me to remember things that I learned in school. When I do something again a few times on my own, I usually remember it for a long time. Homework doesn't really help me remember the things I learned in class. I do my homework as quickly as possible. After that, as a result, I have forgotten it by the next lesson.
So which one do you more or less agree with? The top one or the bottom one?
I just neither.
And why neither?
Because normally I would remember the subject on what I learned and what would I do.
Yes.
This is like getting a good grade. But sometimes it just gets too complicated.
And we need to have it a little bit, to have it uncomplicated for us to be able to understand it. And does homework help students to learn more? Let's read. Can you read for us the suggested answers from other people?
As I think that homework can help students to learn more. When we work on our own at home, we can do our research and find out more information. As a result, we learn a lot more. I don't think that homework helps students to learn more. Most students just use the internet for research for an answer and then copy it. They don't learn anything. Basically, kind of true, but not though.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you agree with one of them?
Well, I agree with the first one though.
And why do you agree with the first one?
Now, because we can sometimes, now I know that sometimes we know things in school that teacher teach, or if you don't, then good luck, my man. But also, it's very important for you to do your homework and remember the subject on what you learn. It's really important, not gonna lie. Or
I
if you don't, you're gonna end up poor anyway. That's sad.
I love the way you said it, Jenny. That was so good. Good luck, man. That was really good, Jenny. I'm gonna give it to you. Well, thank you for that. And if there's no homework, what will students do with their free time? So let's have a look at other people's opinions. Can you read it for us?
If there's no homework, students will play with the friend and have no creative activity. I think students will be much more active, healthier, and happier. If there's no homework, students will just play computer game or watch TV. They waste their time not to be active. At least when students do their homework, they're learning something.
Yeah, what do you think? Do you agree with one of them?
Not really. I'm just neither again.
And why do you say neither?
It's because like students they play with their friends, but sometimes we get older, we got less socialized with people at some point. It's like feeling like talking to another people when we are younger. It's like talking to an actual friend, even though that is a stranger and we don't know them. But now we know we're less active. We felt like just stranger talking to a little child.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Now, do you prefer easy homework? Okay, so let's read for us the examples.
I prefer easy homework. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing homework at home. I like to do something quickly and try to remember things I learned. I prefer to do difficult homework. Doing something easily is a waste of my time. I like to do something.
So, do you agree with the second part?
No, only the first part. Because like I learn faster and remember faster than the second one. Because like if you want to become smarter than doing it on your own, homework doesn't really help anything. It just basically help you to remember things fast. And just really want you to research on your own and become independent when you grow up. That's what they want. Not just like becoming smarter. No, not that. Easily become smarter. If you want to have a job and grow up, you need something of the talents of your own. Like each job have a talent.
Yeah.
Like being a teacher, you're good at art. Be a computer engineer, you're good at fixing things. And if you're a math teacher, you're good at math. It's just based on your talent.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like that. And then let's have a look at the last one. Should teachers allow their students to choose if they want to do their homework? I know you weren't sure about this one. So can you read for us what are the other people's opinions on this?
I think the students should be allowed to choose if they want to do homework. Sometimes students completely understand the homework and don't need to do it at home. Other times, students need some extra work to do at home to help them understand and remember the work. Students will be happier if they choose. Students should not be allowed to choose if they want to do homework. Most students will never ask homework because they don't want to study when they get home.
All right. So, which one do you agree with?
The first one.
And why?
Because it's like I have less stress, less anxiety, that is. And my brain wouldn't be going buzzy around when doing homework because that's anxiety.
Yeah, so we call it bonkers. So your brain doesn't go bonkers, it goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so give supporting ideas and examples for this main idea. Then record a video to present your opinion. Teachers should give homework to their students. Okay, so Chenny, you're going to do this for homework, but let's quickly have a look. To prepare for the next one, okay, plan your outline and write your opinion for this motion. It is important for students to do their homework. Okay, so students prepare carefully to debate with your teacher in the next lesson. It is important for students to do their homework. Okay, so Jenny, I'm gonna give you 1 minute, okay, just to basically give me an outline, okay? And then you are going to give me your motion and tell me why you think it is important for students to do their homework. So now you are opposing for this.
Wait, so I already got an idea, and have you got an idea yet?
Yeah, of course.
Well, can you just wait because I need a glass of water. My mouth feels dry like sand.
Okay, go get your glass of water. I'm just gonna take a snack and then I'll see you now.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, perfection. Are you ready?
Yes.
Of course, hit me with it.
It is important for students to do their homework. Now, basically, homework is helping students to be independent on their own. But sometimes homework could be too hard for them, so they may need their parent help or the teacher help. Or their friend help. Could be basically that. But other than that, the homework is like teacher trying to give you homework to encourage you to do it on your own, to be independent. They try to encourage you to know more things, and they try to know some tips and things that they try to know that if you actually know the homework or not. Or if you don't know, they can just teach you again. That's fine. I know it's bad or you're just unlucky, but it's just how life is. It's sometimes just unfair for you. Sometimes you just get things that you don't want to do. So you have to do things on your own way and just go on your own line. You don't have to be like other people. You can just be independent and do your own. And more important than that, it's basically about life when you grow out of your teenage life year or younger life year. You're basically like, if you are grown up, you have to know more things. Basically getting a job, which is important. Now, if you don't have a job, it's just in your opinion, I guess. I don't want to be rude. It's just that you don't have a job, then you don't have anything on your own in a career way. If no one accepts you in your job, then you can just build your own company. Just build your own company. And if an idea of your own didn't work well, you can just learn another one, which is much stronger and effective and more useful for the other people to use. Or you can just do YouTube.
Or that, I make a lot of money from YouTube videos.
And you have to be entertainment for the people to watch. It's all about views. But the number of subscriber is depending on the money you have. The subscriber is like if you get million, K, or million, it's basically you have money now. But the money when you have 180 or 60 or something that doesn't reach out to K or million money yet. You just have to wait. And you have to know for the viewer to watch and subscribe to your channel, which make you really money.
Wow, Jenny, you knocked me out of the park. That was immaculate. That was really, really good. Do you think, Jenny, do you think homework teaches people to do research?
Yes, it just encourage the people.
I like the word you're using, they encourage. And when people start, for example, they're like, okay, you know what? I need to find a job, but I can't find a job right now. Maybe I must start my own YouTube channel. If they have done all their homework through their school years, do you think they would be able to do research on how to start your own YouTube channel?
Or how to start your own business. It could be sometimes if you have enough money on how poor you are or how normal or how rich you are, you have to do it on your own. Your parent is not going to be your side forever. And most importantly, your loved one is going to be like, peace out, because that is sad. Like, sometimes they just just don't want to be in your team anymore and want to grow out their life. And most like that, if you don't have anything to entertain people, you can just build your own business. Just some simple things that have a lot of meaning could bring you to a lot more than that. Because like you buy socks, okay, but other than that, the socks need to be more creative. You pull out the people who love them. Or you can just do things, like things that is perfect for the people, like for the woman, for the man, for the child. Especially for the woman, they like beautiful things or things that help to get their youth, Pull off the things, The doctor agree with that. Then if the doctor agree to that and lawyer agree to that, damn, billion.
Aline, oh my goodness, Jenny, sounds like you are going to start your own business very soon. Do you think, Jenny, that you will start your own business one day?
Not really. I don't have anything idea in mind. But other than that, I rather do YouTube. Because like sometimes my life is just too wonky for some point. Literally, I'm just saying, it's not fake. It's just wonky now.
Wonky? And what does wonky mean?
Well, it's just based on my opinions that when I was a little child, it goes smoothly, going to straight line. But then with all the stress and weirdness coming out of people in mind and things that I just saw that is just so weird, and especially like people saying words that I don't understand and doing some silly activity that I don't even know. It's just like so much things just tied in a row. It's like, what are you doing right now? What are you doing?
And tell me, does it make you anxious?
Sometimes. It's like, it's just too anxious that I don't know how to say it at this point. I just like, sometimes it's just too weird. And sometimes I just want to peace out or disappear at this point because I don't want to be there anymore.
Yeah, I can understand. Because you feel awkward or you feel embarrassed?
Yeah, for the people or me.
Yeah, I kind of get that. Well, Jenny, that was amazing. Thank you for sharing that. So, Jenny, did you have fun today?
Yes.
Me too. I really liked our debate topic. So once again, Jenny, for homework, you're going to give your supporting ideas an example for this main idea. Then you're going to record it on a video to present your opinion. Teachers should give homework to their students. Okay, but I will send you this homework and then you can just send me the recording. So Jenny, well done on a great session. And once again, thank you for your amazing and thoughtful, innovative ideas. That was really, really good today. So Jenny, you must have a great day and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye, have a good day.
You too, bye Jenny, well done.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.